Hello, everybody. You're welcome once again. This is Moment with You the More. I really do appreciate my viewers. Thank you so much. And if you know the messages you've listened, it's worth sharing. Kindly share to people you know that needs to listen to the message. I have another interesting topic today. Tips you should consider before you become a parent. There are lots of tips you need to get before you become a parent. All right? And I'm going to be sharing them today. So bear in mind that today's message might be a bit lengthy than usual, right? But take it all, learn from it, and practice it if you know you want to become a parent. All right. Now, a lot of people will think that due to the fact that I have a very healthy uterus and I have a healthy spermatozoa, I am qualified to become a parent. But that is not the truth. If you're a man and you're going out there in search of a partner, I want you to come to the realization that it's not all women that are qualified to be mothers. There are women that are qualified to be wife, but they are not qualified to be mothers. And if you're a woman, you want to bring a man into your space. It is not all men that are qualified to be fathers. He can be qualified to be a husband, but is he qualified to be a father? I want you to get this first. Not every woman is qualified to be a mother. Not every man is qualified to be a father. Well, once you want to get a man, don't get a man for you alone. Get a man for your children if you know you want to be a mother. Is he worthy to be a father? The fact that this man satisfies me sexually, is he worthy to be a father? Should I get pregnant for him? Now you should consider that. Now you want to bring a woman to your space and you know you want to be a father. Is she worthy to be a mother? The fact that she can cook for me, the fact that the sex is good, is she worthy to be a mother? Do you ask yourself this question? Or you just go ahead and be like, I love him. I truly love him. I love her. Yeah, she's actually going to adjust. No. A healthy womb, a healthy uterus, does not equate being a mother. The fact that you came, your mother pushed you out. Oh, it's a girl. And then you found out that along the line, I have a uterus. Okay, that means I should be a mother. No, don't do that. There are things you need to know before you tell yourself, I am ready to be a mother. Now, if there is an hierarchy, for instance, and you tell yourself that the first thing that should be in my hierarchy should be my financial status, then you've gotten it all wrong. The first thing on your hierarchy should be your mental status. How are you mentally? You know, people will just always look at the pros of kids. They don't look at the cons. You want to check yourself mentally. Am I ready to be a mother? Am I ready to be a father? Check your mental status. Have you begun your healing journey? Have you checked in with yourself? It's not all about the uterus and the spermatozoa. How am I on a mental state? Do I want to hear somebody call me mommy? Do I want to hear somebody call me daddy? Can I stand when a baby is crying? Can I stand it? Am I willing and ready to share my space with another? Am I ready for that? Have you checked all of this? There are a lot of people that cannot stand when a baby is crying. The cry of a baby irritates them. And it's not the kind of person that you say you're ready to be a mother or you're ready to be a father. No. And if you want to tell yourself that, why would somebody say they can't stand the cry of a baby? There are people like that. As in, I hate it when you just kind of like generalize. Hey, children are cute. Yes, they are cute. But is it everybody that can stand them? Now, check in with yourself. Are you about to please society? Because they see that you have a healthy uterus. Because they see you have a healthy spermatozoa. Do you want to just please society without checking your mental state? Now, if you check your mental state and you have a tick, good. I am ready to be a parent now. Then fine. You've checked the first one. The first hierarchy, good. Now we'll move to the second one, your emotional state. Now, bear in mind, the mental state and the emotional state, they are two different things. All right? Your mental state is for you to be able to know if you can actually tolerate the cry of a baby, if you can actually tolerate the fact that you're minding your business in your space and so, mommy, daddy, can you stand all of that? That is mental stuff, not emotional stuff. All right? Check in with that first. Now, the second one is your emotional state, not your finance, emotional state. Now, when you check in with yourself emotionally, what do you see? Baggages of trauma, right? Congratulations to those that did not inherit any trauma. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, there are people like that. But we have people that inherited baggages of trauma. Are you one of them? What have you done about your trauma? Oh, you have a healthy uterus. Oh, your spermatozoa is good. So you think, hey, I want to say something today. In 20 years or in 30 years' time, I don't want to be seated in my office as a therapist and I have somebody call me or send me a mail telling me I need to heal my childhood trauma. Sincerely speaking, it's actually going to be unfair. That's the truth. It's unfair that millennials and Gen Zs are willing and ready to go into parenting without healing their trauma side. It's unfair to bring a child into this world and then you pass on to the child generational trauma instead of generational wealth is actually going to be unfair. That in 20 years' time, the reason why I say it's unfair is because you now know better than your parents. Hey, go back 20 years, go back 30. Do you think things are the same? They're not. They are not. The messages that we see on the internet talking about trauma, nobody, in fact, the only thing they knew about them was curses. Yeah. The only thing our parents knew was generational curse. Nobody told them generational trauma, especially in Africa. Yeah. So you're going to tell yourself right now, do I want to pass this generational trauma I inherited? Do I want to pass it on? Now, if your answer is no, you don't want to pass it on, congratulations. Before you become a parent, go on your healing journey. I want to have a child. I want to give my child that which I did not get. That is trauma. That is no reason to bring a child here. That is your trauma speaking. And you know what you need to do? Go and give your inner child that which you want to give a child. How do you want to go through 9 months just because you want to give your child the love you did not get? Go and give your inner child. Your inner child is very much alive. Your inner child is waiting for you to come and give them that love. I am here. Why do you want to bring somebody? I am still here. You're going to mess that person up that you think you're bringing in. You will mess that child's life because you will not know how to love the child Have you loved yourself? I want to love somebody. That cry of loving another person is a cry for you to love yourself. I want to be able to give my child the luxury of life that I did not get. It's you, you, you. Have you given yourself that luxury? Because once you give yourself that luxury, that will no longer be a reason why you want to bring a child anymore. You'll find out that once you start giving yourself the luxury, that will no longer be a reason. It will just erase itself from your 1 to 10 reasons. It will erase itself completely. So, emotionally, what is your status? Is it 10%? Is it negative? Is it positive? What is your status emotionally before you think about bringing a child? You were abandoned as a child, not really abandoned, like you were neglected. Yeah, let me not use the word abandoned. You were neglected as a child. And you want to bring a child to just shower that child with lots of attention. You need the attention. And don't equate attention to be love. Attention is not love. I can give you attention without loving you. That is the truth. I can. Attention is not love. So you see a man giving you attention today does not mean that the person loves you. Do you understand me? Now you want to bring a child to this world to give that child attention. Do you love that child, or you just want to give the child attention because you were neglected? Have you checked that? Have you checked that? My mother and father, they were always absent. So I'm gonna make sure I'm present in my child's life. No. Are you present for yourself? How do you show up for yourself? Yourself needs you. Do you show up? Or you keep showing up for other people, but you never show up for you? That is trauma. That is trauma. Do you get that? So you check mentally, emotionally. Don't go that route. Mentally, emotionally, all right. You're checking the boxes, right? Now, the third stage, spiritually. You thought it's financially. Spiritually. What is the status? How well do you know you? How well do you know your ancestors? Now, when I say spiritually, some people think is don't think it's religious. No. Don't think I'm talking about you being born again. No. Spiritually, how well do you know you? How well do you know your ancestors? How well do you know your lineage? Now, go back memory lane. Do you need to continue your bloodline? Legacy. Do you look at your bloodline? Ask yourself, if you are not ready, you're not willing to break the genes in your bloodline, you just want to keep bringing that bloodline, no. Tell yourself the truth. Are you a creator? As in your bloodline, so far so good. Are they creators or consumers? When you talk about legacy, now what legacy are you leaving behind? What legacy are you leaving behind? Do I need to continue my bloodline? Is it worth it? Am I just occupying space? Or are we just occupying space? The Bible said I should multiply. Hey, hold on. Be fruitful and multiply does not just mean childbearing. You can be fruitful in your own self. Knowledge-wise, are you fruitful? Are you multiplying it? Are you creating? Or you're just a consumer? Ask yourself this question: do I really need to continue this bloodline? Or it should end with me? What is my bloodline contributing to earth? What are we doing? So far, so good. You see a woman saying, I've had miscarriages. When I was with my husband, my first husband, I had like 5 miscarriages. And we went for counseling and we're told to separate. I left my husband. My husband got married and he kept trying. But I met with someone else and I got pregnant immediately. That bloodline does not need to continue. Can't you see? Open your eyes. The man is healthy. He has a healthy spermatozoa. But seeing he doesn't want to come to the realization spiritually that my bloodline does not need to continue. His own ancestors are helping him that, hey, stop. We don't need this anymore. Stop. Stop. It ends with you. Because you're yet to come to the realization that you are just being a consumer. How are you contributing to earth? How are you contributing to earth? So stop. The same thing with a woman. She has a healthy uterus. The man keeps trying. The both of them, they keep trying. But immediately the man just goes out and gets another woman pregnant. And no matter how she tries, she still doesn't get pregnant. Woman, check in with your bloodline. Are you contributors or consumers? Ask yourself this question. So when I say spiritually, that doesn't just mean, that is the first thing spiritually. Now, the second thing spiritually is, I wanted to be a teacher, but my parents said I must be a doctor. So once I bring a child, I'll make sure that my child is a teacher. Don't do that. Stop. Now, you're a parent does not mean you own that child. You are just a portal. I'm sorry. You were just a portal. That child came with a blueprint. Yes. So you're not going to use your own blueprint on that child. If your blueprint is building a bungalow and this child is building a duplex, how are you going to use the same blueprint? How? Think about it. See yourself as a guide, not owner, as in you don't own that child. You are a guide. Now, say for instance, you pay for a trip and then you get a tour guide. Before you go on a trip, you're going to research on the places. You're going to say, I want to see this place. I want to see that place. I want to see this place. And you get that down. You get your tour guide. What will you say to your tour guide? I want you to take me to what? To these places. Yes. And what will the guide do? Guide you to those places. Why? Because I am more familiar to those places. Let me guide you. Now, you are meant to be a guide, not in control. You're not in charge of your child's life. I brought you to this world, sweetheart. You were meant to be a portal. That child saw something in you. It's possible the child came to help you heal the remaining part of you. Do you understand? That child saw something in you. I want this to be the portal in which I come to earth. Do you understand? All right. I'm on earth now. Guide me. Not control me. Guide me. 0 to 7. That is the time frame you need to check in with your child's blueprint. Get the blueprint. Now, keep that blueprint for the child. The child will forget. If the child gets so consumed with the outside world, the child will forget. Now, you as a parent, you as a tour guide, you will keep that blueprint. When you came to earth, this is what you showed me, and I want you to follow suit. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot. That is the spiritual aspect as well. So before you just say, no, you must be this, you must be that, especially African parents, don't do that. Enough is enough. A lot of millennials, a lot of Gen Z are doing things that they never thought they were going to do. Because why? The parent felt that they are in charge of that child's life. And you see them depressed, you see them not happy. But you see another set of children. I'm so happy that my parent pulled me into this line. The parents kept the blueprint for the child. That is the spiritual aspect as well. So check in with yourself. Am I a consumer or a creator? Am I constituting nuisance? Or I'm contributing to society? I'm contributing to earth? Do I need to continue this bloodline? Or it should end with me? Check in. Am I going to be a guide or I'm going to be in control? Do I want to use my own blueprints that I did not use on my own child? Or I'm going to assist my child in their own blueprints? That is the spiritual aspect. So when you check in and you see, nah, then don't go ahead to become a parent. Don't. All right? Don't go ahead. But if you see, yeah, good. Oh, well and good. You can go ahead to become a parent. Now, the last thing, the financial. Yes. Finance is meant to be the last. Am I going to see my children as retirement plan? Or I have created generational wealth for my children to come enjoy? Or because I suffered, I'm going to bring children that will suffer as well. I will say it again. Because you have a healthy uterus and you have a healthy spermatozoa does not qualify you to become a parent. It doesn't. It doesn't. We are not supposed to still see kids hawking. Hello, Africans. I'm not supposed to go to the market and see kids that are barely 10 out of school. Why? Why? Because you think you have a healthy uterus and you're meant to bring forth children? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Children are not blessings. Children are responsibilities. Children are not blessings. Children are responsibilities. Do you have the money? What is your financial status reading? Can you take care of yourself comfortably? Both of you, can you people take care of yourself comfortably? And can you take care of a child comfortably? The wealth you have presently, look at it very well. Can I take care of a child with this wealth and take care of myself? Can I give myself a comfortable life and give my child? Look at it. Have you planned 10 years? Have you planned for that child's schooling? 10 years. Or you say, we are building it. See, financial wealth is not something that you need to do like this when you want to bring a child. You can do like this when you're alone. Truth be told, you can. You can do like this when you're alone. With a child, unexpectedly, you will not know when you're going to find yourself spending 10 days in the hospital. You won't know. You won't know. Things can come up. What is your saving reading right now? Are you going to tell yourself God will provide? Are you still going to do that? It's 2024. Hello. Are you using that word, that line, sorry? God will provide. The God that gave me this child. Who told you God gave you the child? How did God, tell me, how did God give you the child? Describe it for me. You had sex, not God. You had sex. You got pregnant. And both of you now knew that you had a responsibility, right? But did you check in with yourself before you had sex, unprotected sex? Did you check in with yourself? Or you told yourself that we would patch it along the way? No, you can patch it along the way when you are alone. Trust me. You can rugged it anyhow when you are alone, not with a child. I'm going to use myself as an instant. 2020, when I left the scary aspect of my life, like it left me, and I started loving animals because I became vegan 2019. Now, 2020, I told myself that when I am ready, pay attention to that line. When I am ready, I'm going to have a pet, a cat. I was specific, a cat. I checked it with myself in this hierarchy I told you. Yes, I did. I checked in my mental state. I love being alone. I don't know what it means to get bored when I'm alone. I don't know what it means. I'm bored. I don't know. I can't tell you I'm bored. You will never hear that word from my mouth. I love being alone. Before I bring you into my space, then you're coming to add something to me. So I told myself, when I'm mentally ready, emotionally ready. Now, when I say emotionally ready, when it comes to a pet, emotionally ready in the sense that I am going to give that child all the love I give myself. Sorry, that cat, not child. I'm going to give the cat all the love I give myself. The way I show up for me, I'm going to show up for the cat. Yes. And then spiritually, I said I'm going to allow my cat to be cat. I'm not going to try to shape my cat to be something else. Whatsoever characteristics my cat have, fine, be a cat. And then financially, am I ready for the expenses? I checked in with myself. 2020, you see this gap, right? 2024. It took me 4 years for me to achieve these 4 stages. And 2024 January, I got myself a cat. I adopted, I didn't buy. Now, if I can do this for a pet, as some people will say, why will you not do the same for a human? Now, when you tell yourself, I want a child, you are not wanting a child. I want a human. Maybe we should change that word. What do you think? Maybe we should change the word from I want a child to I want a human. Because you're actually bringing a human to this world. You're not bringing a child. The child tag, the child tag ceased to exist at the age of 4. It's not like that child. If your child would tell me, stop it. I'm no longer a child. Trust me. You're going to hear that a lot. So, we are bringing a human, not a child. So if I can prepare to bring in a pet, why will you not prepare to bring in a human? I'll say it again. I'll say this again. A healthy uterus, a healthy spermatozoa does not qualify you to become a parent. You want to become a parent. Tick all these boxes. Your mental state, your emotional state, your spiritual state, your financial state. God does not give children. If I want my cat, is a male though, if I want my cat to reproduce, I'll get him what? A female. And what will happen? They will have sex. And they will give me, I'll become a grandma. They'll give me children. God did not give my cat those children. God did not give you a child. You had sex. You got pregnant. Children are responsibilities. A lot of people will tell you that these days, the amount you use in taking care of a pet is almost equivalent to that of a child. So I'm going to tell you again. Are you ready to become a parent? Do you want to become a parent because, let me tell me, back then, when I wanted to be a mother, the reason why I wanted to be a mother is because I wanted to twin with my daughter. And I wanted to have a baby girl. Yeah, I wanted both of us to be twinning often and often. There is no self-love or selfless reason to have a child. All the reason to bring a human to this world is selfish. Yeah, I might have hurt somebody. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. There's no selfless and there's no self-love reason to bring a human to this world. The primary reason why we bring humans here is all selfish. Think about it. It was selfish. My reason was selfish. I want to twin. It was a selfish reason. It's not a self-love reason. Neither is it selfless. It was selfish. I want to twin. I want somebody to take care of me when I'm old. Selfish. I want my children to bring money into the house. Selfish. What's the other reasons again? If you tell me I want to be a parent because I want to be a parent, there's no reason. That is the no reason to be a parent. The no reason. But if you add something, I want to be a parent because selfish. I want to be a parent for a parenting's sake. But when once there is a because attached to it, selfish. So think about it. Why do you want to bring a child? If you tick all these boxes and you still want to bring a child, now you ask yourself why. If you do just because I want to be a parent, okay. Yeah, there is no reason. You just want to be a parent. You already know the intricacies of being a parent. You're ready. You're prepared. Congratulations. Then be a parent because you know, you're aware. You're ready. Be a parent. All right? But if you're not aware, you want to be a parent because of society, you want to be a parent because of your parents. Yeah, your own parents. I need a grandchild. You want to be a parent because of maybe competition. Yeah, there are people that do that. Yes, they want to prove to the other person that they also have a healthy womb. So whatever reason you want to be a parent, that does not make, does not carry so much weight. Please, just tell yourself it's selfish. But you can still go ahead, it's selfish. You can still go ahead, be a parent, just bring the human. See the world today. Tell yourself the truth. A lot of people kept on giving birth because they thought they were going to bring Jesus. They were looking for a Messiah. My child is going to change the world. The only time your child is going to change the world is if you change yourself. You want to bring a child to change the world, start changing that world from you. You are the world. You are the world. Do you understand me? I am the world. You are the world. I change me, I change my world. You change you change your world. That is it. I heal for me, you heal for you. You're not healing for me. I am not healing for you. Why will you bring a child just to change the world? Why haven't you changed the world? Have you asked yourself that? I hope I told you this message is going to be long. Well, it's already long. So, now that you know, tick the boxes. All right? Tick the boxes. I would love for you to read a book by Thomas Gordon. Yeah, I hope I'll type the name on the description. Thomas Gordon. The effectiveness, is it parent effectiveness training? Yes, I think parent effectiveness training. Yes. Parent effectiveness training by Thomas Gordon. I will also type it at the description box. You should read it. Parent effectiveness training. You should read it. If you know you want to be a parent, you should read it. So with all of this, should you come across a lady or you come across a guy that says, I want to be child free, don't wink. Don't tell that person the person is selfish. The person is not selfish. All right? Don't wink. Do not wink. Mind your business. The person is minding theirs. The person has gone through the inner questioning. The person has asked themselves lots of questions and come to the conclusion, I want to be child free. It's because you didn't ask yourself the question. And it's because you still think that children are blessings. But once you remove yourself from that mentality that children are not blessings but responsibilities, you will know what to do. Until next time, I am you and you are me. Bye for now. I love you.